Gearbest heard about the first one and sent out a replacement. This is part 2 of the JJRC rocket drone. Not wanting a repeat of last time, I tied up the dog and screwed on the propeller guards. Let's go. I flew this drone dozens of times and found that if I increased the rates to the highest rate, I had more control over it. I finally worked up the nerve to try the famous spin attack mode again. In all these instances where I crashed, you'll notice that it only fell from about a metre, none of the propellers broke, and it was always onto soft grass. After an hour of flying, I was even able to try out the twirl mode, where it spins around in a larger circle similar to the spin attack. Then I started noticing one of the propellers wouldn't start up on idle, but it still flew. It's not the most manoeuvrable of drones, even when it looks like you have some control over it. Attempts to get it to hover in one spot without drifting were unsuccessful. Fortunately, I was able to test that if it loses connection with the controller or you turn the controller off, it will land. After all this time, I didn't think I had enough control of it to try a range test though. Sadly, the motor issue got worse, and just like the last one, I was unable to fly. Sometimes one motor would fail to start, sometimes two motors would fail to start. It lasted longer than the first one, but these motors were slowing to a halt. It was at this point that I considered salvaging whatever parts I could. I tied up the dog, used propeller guards, did everything I could to keep it working, and it still broke. Join me next time to see if this does any better.